LSU ends 5-game losing streak in openers, tops Clemson. Clemson, SC. LSU coach Brian Kelly didn't have to pound the table after this season's opener. Number 9 LSU ended its 5-game losing streak in openers with a 17-10 victory over number 4 Clemson on Saturday night. Its first season-opening win since record-setting quarterback Joe Burrow, and his high-flying offense went undefeated and captured a CFP national championship in 2019. In a game that was expected to be a shootout between potential NFL first-round picks Garrett Nussmeier and Cade Klubnik, LSU's much-maligned defense stole the show by shutting out Clemson in the second half and limiting the Tigers to 32 rushing yards. You've got to have some grit and you've got to have character. And these kids listened to all the doubters and said, "You know what? It doesn't matter," Kelly said. A year ago, Kelly was so frustrated after LSU's 27-20 loss to USC in its opener in Las Vegas that he pounded a table with his fist and nearly knocked over his water bottle. "We're sitting here again. We're sitting here again," Kelly said last year. Talking about the same things, about not finishing when you have an opponent in a position to put them away. That wasn't a problem Saturday night. After taking the lead on Nussmeier's 8-yard touchdown to tight end Trey'Dez Green with 12:18 to play, the Tigers' retooled defense stopped Clemson on 4th down at the LSU 33 and forced a 3-and-out on the next possession. Without Miller, Alabama used 4 running backs, but they were ineffective. The longest run of the day was 13 yards. "I think that we got a little complacent and we thought that we won on the first drive, and that's not how it is," Simpson said. Credit to those guys. They played hard for 4 quarters. "We kind of took it for granted. We got to sit here and finish drives. The first drive, no negative plays, and we just got to keep going. We got to understand we can't play good for just one drive. We've got to go string together. Keep playing. Don't look at the scoreboard." Meanwhile, Simpson was not on the same page with freshman All-American wide receiver Ryan Williams, who left the game late with a concussion. Simpson was 5 of 11 targeting him, including 0 of 3 on passes thrown more than 5 yards downfield. Florida State coach Mike Norvell praised his team for being physically dominant, a far cry from where the Seminoles were a year ago, a 2-10 team that could not run the ball. Norvell hired Gus Malzahn, who had his share of success against Alabama as Auburn coach, as his offensive coordinator. The Seminoles rushed for 236 yards, compared with 87 for Alabama. Afterward, Malzahn said on X, "Felt like old times tonight." Perhaps one factor was the Crimson Tide played without starting defensive tackle Tim Keenan III. But even without him, Alabama did not make many plays behind the line of scrimmage, with just 1 sack and 3 tackles for loss. "There's no excuses about what happened," DeBoer said. "We step on the football field, they step on the football field, and we got to play ball. We got to play our style of ball. Last year isn't this year, and it's going to be an uphill climb for us, but you can't think of it in the big scope of things. You've got to focus on the moment. And the next moment is, what happens tomorrow? And we'll find out. We'll find out." Alabama lost by 2 touchdowns in a season opener for the first time since 1970, a 21-point loss against number 3 USC. Now the Crimson Tide have to find a way to regroup with a tough season ahead and pressure mounting on DeBoer. "We've talked all along about chemistry on this team and talked about how close we are and how hard we've worked doing a lot of the right things," DeBoer said. "We'll find out if that sticks."